Hey, what's up guys, it's TJN Reverse coming at you guys live. I'm not sure if this video is going to work correctly or not, because it's the first time I'm using this actual headset, Bluetooth headset here, if you can see. Brand new sports headset. I'm not sure if I'm wearing it right or not, but I kind of think I'm wearing it wrong, to be honest. I think it's supposed to be going the other way around. I'm not exactly sure how this works, but I think I got it on backwards. Anyways, yeah, my new Bluetooth headset you guys can see here. I got my earbuds in my ear. I think it's, like I said, I think it's on backwards, but I'm not 100%, so I don't really know. Wanted to give you guys a quick little video regarding to the last upload we uploaded to the team video. This is just a recap to what happened before. Now, since TJN hasn't uploaded the last video since, Easter, we have kind of been neglecting uploads to the team channel, primarily because we've been busy with a lot of paperwork and other shit. People don't understand, TJN Clan is not just a clan, it's actually an organization that also runs off of a company and other things I currently run. For the people who don't know me, my name is TJN Reverse or Chris Reed. Again, like I said, I am the owner and creator of, the whole thing TJN related, basically. At least a proportion of it, not all of it, but a good bit of it, I should say. Anyways, TJN started off 7 years ago. And since 7 years ago, we've grown so big and we became huge and a successful team since then. And we're glad to have you guys a part of it, especially our players and members. We wanted to give a little, a little thank you to our players and members who have succeeded and who plays with us and who joins us and who grows with us. We got some updates coming up to the team. Currently, we are going to be promoting some players to a lot of leaders. You're going to see some new promotions come out. Players who are going to have their social media set up. All players that are on our team have a professional team TJN, Twitter account or Skype or Instagram or Gmail account, whatever you need to contact them by. You can get in touch with me, or I can deliver you any information you guys need to contact anybody. We do have a new recruit called TJN Assistant, I think, or Assist. I don't know what it's called himself. _ Assist. You can go check him out through Twitter at TJN_assist. Also, you can check out Spice Build Cams on Twitter as well. He's, his other account's been hacked, so go give him a sub and follow him on Twitter. I'm not sure if his YouTube channel's been hacked too, but he might have been. So if he does, we're going to give him a shout out on there as well to hook him up, just when he gets his new channel up and he can get everything set up again. Also, give a shout out to Dreadshot. I'm going to give a shout out to our co-owner, Dreadshot, TJN Dreadshot, and TJN Eclipse. Both of them are great guys. I'm glad to work with them. As well as, TJN Lost Cause or / Faded has not been fully kicked out. He's not retired or anything. He might come back, but we're still working on what he's going on with him. Currently, he is inactive as of the factor of... just, he has family issues he has to deal with, and I don't want to go into detail over on, a YouTube video. We'll probably go into that more online with him, and when he's ready to, do that, I'll let him do his own thing on there when he gets to the new age. Recently, we heard some new updates to the Call of Duty team. There's going to be some new releases to the team. We have some games we're going to be setting up for the team players, like Smite, League of Legends, what was it called? Rainbow Six Siege, all the new Rainbow games that are coming out, whatever those games are coming out. Gears of War, we have, a promotional team. We have a new company called TJN Clan LLC. That is also going to be, it's basically based in Rhode Island, but it's off of the website on, My Lockers, I think it is. We're also promoting players in clans and so on for anyone who wants to join us and become a part of that. There's other options. Sponsorships from us is a lot different than partnerships, just to give everybody a heads up. A partnership entitles you certain requirements. You guys will have to physically have financial budgets to pay us before we give you a partnership. A partnership with us is official, meaning when you become partners with us, the only way you can lose your partnership with us or any status with us is a partnership, and that's only for clans and companies and businesses and stuff and such like that. You have 2 ways you can lose one. One, you disobey any of our exact rules to our partnership affiliate kind of program thing, or we get someone gets hacked through our team from one of your guys' databases, and we find out about it. We know people who've been threatened, or if you find out that you're fake kind of team, you're scamming people, or whatever the issue is, your current issue is with you and your team, that would clarify you as well as dequalification of your partnership. Now, sponsorships, anyone can join us for a sponsorship. Anyone can ask us for a sponsorship. We help most of them out. But to become sponsored as well, we also ask you guys to assist us. So what the requirements for a sponsorship is very simple, not hard at all. Now, to get sponsored by TJN or any of our teams, or even just by myself, to be honest, TJN is based off of a company. So, like I said, the company name is the Jokers Inc. It's been running since 2010 actually, but the team's been actually active since that company's been up since 2013. But the team itself, the YouTube channel, all that stuff's been active since 2016, 2015 because we only started it so late when we had a lot of things going on. Now, I don't know if a lot of you know who I am. I mean, before I even started playing as TJN Reverse or been noticed as TJN Reverse, my old gamer tag and Twitter account actually and information used to be TJN Jokers. Now, a lot of you don't remember, or I don't think you guys remember me, but if you do remember TJN Jokers, a lot of you guys might have seen some comments from me in the past and some things like that. I might have did some shit on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram or whatever else you want to call it, or whatever. You might have seen some of my content or some of my posts and stuff. A lot of that stuff was a while back ago. It was an older account, actually inactive account to be honest, inactive TJN name to be honest, actually all entirely. But that's the account I grew TJN with. Now, not forgetting the fact that I've grown TJN with that as well. I also was a former XOG player, Explicit Ops Gaming. I'd like to give him a shout out as well, actually in helping me and actually actually giving me the basically the idea of the factor of just to becoming a professional gamer again. To be honest, back even when I started this team, this is back in 2010. I already had an idea of what I wanted to become, and I was already a gamer. I already played professionally. I already went to competitions, like I played for MLG. I did all these UMG competitions, stuff like that. I actually used to co-own, or well, should rephrase that. I used to be one of the co-owners of Fierce Sniping. Now, Fierce Sniping was a very known clan back in 2000, like NW2 area and shit. And when they were fucking huge, that team actually made a name for themselves. Now, the only downfall between that team and me is that team ended up ending. I think it ended or something like that. I don't know. I remember a lot of the leaders left the team and some other people left. The team ended up closing down, I think. To be honest, I don't remember what actually happened to that team. I do remember my other account, though, too, as when I used to be a former M48-3. Now, these are a lot of sniping teams I used to play for, too. Most people don't know who I am. Currently, I'm a competitive player. But back when I was, before I even started my competitive career, I used to be a former sniper, a trick shotter, feeder, that kind of stuff. Now, people ask me, what is feeding? What does that mean? Feeding is a very different thing. If you don't know what a feeder is, then you're most likely not, you're not considered a trick shotter or a feeder in any way. And no, quick scoping does not consider you as a feeder. So please do not ask me, is quick scoping a consideration of that? No. Quick scoping is a form of feeding, but it has to do with more consistency, and other things. Feeding requires you to hit quads. You have to basically hit 4 kills non-stop without missing a shot. No hit markers, no cuts between the kills, nothing like that. It's consistent, shot after shot after shot, all in one row. Like it's like 4 shots in a row, and you get it. That's quad feed basically. So if you get 4 kills, like say 4 headshots and a head, and some guy's head, and he drops, that's 4 dudes right there you killed. Like I did before in my old game, the 4-piece comp. I did, competitive. I did Black Ops 2, old, gen game. I'm surprised they actually released it out for Xbox One. Congrats, I love it. Can't wait to play it when I get my gold back. This shit sucks for that, but it's gonna be fun. Hopefully, I can work out, see what happens. But like I said, father noticed, things are going to be going to a lot of, measurements. People are going to be understanding a lot of things. Currently, I am promoted, or I'm sponsored by Bravos, or something, Bravos HQ, I think it's called, or Bravos.com, we're going to call them. you can check the link, or you can contact me on Twitter, and I can send you the link to that information. Now, there's a lot of other content I'm going to talk about in this video. Like, I'm going to talk about other stuff as well. Now, this is more going to be on my channel than the team's channel. I'm going to actually rephrase it, because beforehand I kind of was supposed to put this on the team channel. I kind of messed up and just basically made my own video. So even though this video is more verging off to a vlog, I know a lot of people ask me, why am I putting so much vlogs up on the channel? Why am I not putting any actual content, gameplay? Where's all the gameplay? Where's all this and that? Where's the introductions? Where are all these videos coming out and stuff? Well, currently we're working on getting a website up for the team. People can actually go check it out when we get it finished and it's published. But currently, right now, we're working on getting that stuff set up. There's a lot of other things going on between now and then. We have my personal Facebook page. You can go check me out on Facebook as well if you want. I have multiple accounts, actually. I actually got rid of 2 of my accounts beforehand. Now, I want to actually go on a quick subject, regardless to a different point of view. Now, I've heard a lot of people, and I've actually posted a lot of things myself, actually. I've actually ordered from one of these places, to be honest. Now, last week was the first time I've actually witnessed. Now, this is the kind of, the funny thing I've actually never noticed before. Okay, I witnessed a team, or a person, they call themselves, only plug, or just in case, regardless, pizza plug, or any of those kind of plugs, regardless, any plug like that. Basically, I'm not giving anyone any shout-outs. I'm not saying go follow this guy. I'm not saying go buy something from the guy. No. What I'm saying is, I'm not giving any discreditation either. What I'm saying is I don't know, to my own point of view, I'm not sure how legit these plugs really are. I'm not sure if it's a scam that has just been made up of people on Facebook, and they're using stolen credit cards. Like you said, there was an article that I read, last night, about some kid in college who got swarmed by police with tasers and guns, and took him down for arrest for a stolen thing. But the only thing he got off of, and not to be arrested, because he wasn't his, he didn't do anything wrong. It was in Georgia or something like that. That this kid, what was it? He ordered a pizza, or he got a pizza. He spent $10 for a pizza through one of these plugs, right? They ordered a $50 pizza for the guy. He sent the money to the dude, and the guy ordered him the pizza. So now the guy got his pizza. The guy got his money. He ordered the pizza, and the pizza got delivered to him. So when he went to go eat his pizza, or when he got the pizza delivered to him, the cops, when he opened the door up, he ended up getting actually swarmed by cops instead of getting his pizza. And the worst of it, to be honest, the most sad thing about it, the terrible thing about it, is the fact that the guy actually got swarmed. And the problem with this is, people don't understand that if you're using a plug as such, you gotta be careful. Especially, you don't know what you're getting into. You don't know if it's gonna be a scam. You don't know if it's legit or not. And don't spend $200 don't give anyone $200 over Twitter or PayPal without having a verified account, because you don't know what can happen. Anyone could scam you out of money, and you can be screwed for life. $200 is not much for some people, but for a lot of people who don't have that kind of money, or don't got a lot of money to the name, and they're broke, like myself, for instance. I'm not broke, but I'm to a point where I don't really have $200 in my name at the moment. I wouldn't even spend $200 regardless to find out what the hell a plug is, anyways. But a plug, to me, I officially think a plug is just a scam, all. But I don't know. I can't identify it as yet, and I'm afraid to even use one, because I've heard so much shit about them that I'm not even sure which one's legit or not. And I know only one guy that I've actually used, and he hooked me up, primarily because I hooked him up on Facebook. But he hooked me up with a free pizza or something like that, or a free order pizza. Now, it's worth $15 for pizza, but it's also $50 for food that he sent me. Now, but I'm not, like I said, I don't know how legit these people really are. I'm not sure if this guy can be a scam artist, if he's stealing credit cards, or how this actually works out, or how it plans out. Now, that's something people need to look into and figure out, because myself, I'm from Rhode Island. I'm not fucking from the UK. I'm not from the United States. I'm from the United States. I'm sorry, my phrase is that. I'm not from Australia or any other country. I'm from the United States, and I'm curious. I know in the law here in the United States, because I've never been arrested before, I know in the United States that if you are committed or have a felony of any charge, you're never getting a job anywhere. So, I mean, and you can't get a college degree, you can't do any of that shit. You go to prison for fucking 9 to 5 years for a credit card fraud that ain't even yours, that you had no clue about in the first place. So, like I said, if you guys are going to order anywhere from anybody, especially food or any type of item off of anything or any kind of money or something like that, especially off of any kind of, source, like a plug or Twitter, first is you need to look up your information. You guys need to check to see how credibility that guy is. You need to know the guy. First of all, you need to find out what a plug is before you just start using one. Because if you start using a plug, I'm not talking about like a electronic plug. I'm talking about a plug, a food plug, or any type of plug that you hear on Twitter or YouTube or Facebook, whatever you want to call them. Now, you got to understand, these plugs can be scam artists. They can be real people. They can be actual people who are legit. To be honest, I don't know what these people are. You can be seeing one dude probably take some guy's credit card and spend millions of dollars on it without nobody knowing. So, to be honest, my question, how this works, is how in the hell is a plug spending only getting $15? You're paying him $15 for $50 worth of pizza. Or, say $100 for $240 worth of, Venimo. How is that even legit? I don't understand. I'm not saying, do you, are people, are they, basically just getting ripped off themselves? Are they, ripping themselves out of money? Or are they actually legitly using stolen credit cards and just buying shit for people? Now, I don't have any proof of food or anything I ordered. I have ordered it, but it's only once. I would have ordered again yesterday, but I kind of decided probably not to go against it because I got learned, how those things work out. So, to be honest, now, what I'm going to say is, I'm supposed to get a job, get money and this and that, To be honest, I got a job. I make money. And the money I make is not as much as I hoped, especially because I'm going through college. It's not as easy on my salary or time because I'm going through part-time college and shit. But I also volunteer and do other things too. So if you guys want to see some real things about gaming and, actually make some money, you guys need to check out myself. Especially look up my Twitter, my YouTube, my Instagram, or actually even just check out my personal, me. You can meet me up in person if you want one day. You can talk to me, I'm always, I'm up to meeting my fans. If fans ever want to come to my place and, meet me up one day, and you guys, if you guys ever come over to check me out or something like that, look at my residence, but if you guys are coming down to Rhode Island and for whatever reason you guys want to hit me up, you guys just link me down your phone number in my description or video or whatever once in a blue moon, and I'll give you guys a text. Say, hey, yo, man, here you come, meet me up over here or something. I'm over here. I'll tweet out every once in a blue moon where I'll be hanging out or what I'll be doing. Sometimes I go to get me a coffee from Honeydew down the street from where I live. I walk down the street, get me a Honeydew coffee, and sit there for a bit and just drink it. Or I go there, get me a Honeydew coffee, and just go for a walk. Or I go for a jog. I usually don't sit at home all the time, but I am farly. I don't really drive, so I kind of don't really have that much of issue with that. But until I get my license and some other things, I'm gonna be good on off that too. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video is, again, TJN Reverse. It's a quick little update video. I did not upload this video because it's too long of a video to go upload it, but I'm just posting the team channel, some information about the team. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys. Peace. Bye-bye.